Hello, Reformers, and welcome back to Phantasy Calradia. Now, when we left off, we had just taken Nelag Castle from the likes of the Blazing Hand, who had the audacity to declare war on us a couple of episodes ago. So, yes, we have now arrived at East Hill Castle, and we are now going to further our efforts to eliminate them once and for all. Now, I am a little bit worried, you see, because there are a couple of vassals that are running around, raiding our various villages, and I have a feeling that if this keeps up for long enough, we will have such a great difficulty that we will lose way too much money as time goes on, and as a result, have difficulties with our wages. I know that seems like a very strange thing to say right now, considering we have so much money in the Gnomish Bank, but I really wanted to leave all of that in there until it has accumulated into the most extravagant thing ever. And then we can just take out as much as we want and we'll be some sort of incredible millionaire. But no, I don't believe that's going to happen anytime soon, but we'll see. We have about 220, maybe even 230,000 in the Gnomish Bank as we speak. So hopefully we'll see what we can do about that at a later point. But yes, I am hopeful that we'll just not have to dip into that. I'd like to keep our savings for a considerable time yet. So let us see what we can do with East Hill Castle. Now, the one thing that I'm a little bit worried about as well is that we are having difficulties with our morale, and that actually makes me a little bit worried. I'm not too sure why that is happening, because I don't believe we have failed. Have we? Have we failed any battles? I don't believe so. But, maybe something is causing it. Maybe we have some units that are not incredibly ours, and in terms of maybe fielding some of our enemy units? Maybe. Well, Kevtil got taken out. Good job being our protege right there, Kevtil. Oh, of course. Okay, so I think I probably want to put the, archers back there. That was a little bit late. We might have some difficulties with that now, actually. Maybe? I don't know, actually, because it appears that we're not actually taking too much damage, although I would like to do the Terrify spell as much as we can right now. Oh, I remember this. East Hill Castle is one of my favorite layouts. Oh, great. Okay, I like it. Very nice indeed. Won't it look hilarious if I actually get taken out now on my favorite layout? That would be pretty sad. But we'll see. We'll see. We are almost in. Yeah, we're in. Let's do it. Let's take out these guys that we've terrified already, just so that we can clear out a little bit of space. Oh, wow. She got taken out by one of our Dwarven Paragons somehow. No idea how that was possible, but yes, It appears I've neglected to remember that the Blazing Hand does not have any archers, so I don't really need to worry about taking out their archery nests. We just have to be very, very careful with their reinforcements. We are getting some Blazing Hand Knights coming down here now, which is always good. And they're all blocking me. Wow, they're all blocking us. That is pretty impressive, to say the least. Ah, there we are. We're getting a couple of kills now. That's not too bad. Come on. Let's take him down. There we are. We're not doing that much damage. I think I may want to switch out my weapon at some point, because fighting against these guys, definitely not very useful with a sword. Because they do have chainmail, and even though some of them do die pretty fast, yeah, on the whole, it is pretty difficult to take them out, especially the Blazing Hand Inquisitors, and the Knights, of course, as well. But so far, we do seem to be doing quite a good job. I think I'll Terrify once more. We're going to curse them as well, just to make sure that they don't do that much damage. And we'll hope that many of our units are still blessed. Oh no, careful. I know we have a lot of healing, but it is possible to get taken out, of course. We have seen that previously. Oh my. Okay, so far so good. Oh, yeah, nice thrusting attack right there. Now, there is only 265 units in the garrison here, so I think we should be completely fine. Now, I'm really hopeful that I'll be able to push this guy off the edge. I know that kicking does not actually push, but... Oh! It did! It actually worked. I cannot believe it. Okay. Well, unfortunately, he did not take any damage from the fall. It wasn't enough, but... Yeah, that's actually pretty cool. Wow. Okay. I suppose you have to be really, really close to being on the edge for the force to knock you off, but there we have it. Wow. I thought it just interrupted your block. But there it is. Wow, that's pretty good. Okay. Ah, they're sending in a couple more of their hardier units here. Some of the knights and their cavalry units. Wow, they have a huge amount of cavalry. This is almost rivaling that of Swadia for some reason. No idea, but... Oh, okay. Wait a second. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're going to have to send in our archers right now. We actually are dwindling in terms of our reinforcements right here. Really? We've actually needed to get reinforcements? I cannot believe that! Whoa, that is insane. Okay. Aha. That's pretty impressive, I have to admit. I was not expecting us to need reinforcements this time around. But there we have it. Wow. It must just mean that there are a lot of knights here. There are a lot of knights, there are a lot of cavalry, and they are definitely causing us a great deal of difficulty. Come on, let's get a nice pincer movement going on here. And we can take them out rather easily. Although, many of our Master Dwarves... Whoa, okay. Yeah, many of our Master Dwarves are actually being taken out. Okay, I'm going to spam Terror. I was going to spam Terror until I got taken out very, very quickly indeed. Well, at least many of our Dwarven Paragons have now gotten into the fray, and I do believe... Oh my goodness. We almost survived, guys. We almost survived up until the last remaining units of our enemies, but unfortunately... we were not able to, and there are 3 enemies remaining. Please let them be able to kill that one guy over there. It appears as though they are not seeing where this guy is, because he is terrified and he's running into the wall. Oh no! It's gonna... Oh no, thank you very much, Dwarven Paragon. Oh no! I thought he was actually gonna finish that guy off, but no, he's not. Oh my. This seems like a time for a cutaway, I do believe. As you can... Oh my goodness. The amusement and the frustration that is going to be gathered from this is incredible. Okay. I'll see you soon. Please shoot him. Ah, I was really hoping that Arquebus guy would hit. Okay, so as you can see, what I've done is I've brought up the battle map and I decided, oh, you know what? Let's tell them to hold position because apparently the charge order is getting a little bit bugged. So, I clicked on the map right here and as you can see, it tells everyone to move and hold position and to change position, and I just put it inside the keep over around this area here, and then one of our Arquebus dwarves was able to get a nice shot on the last remaining cavalry unit. So that is great. 43 morale is now ours, along with 19 renown. Not bad at all. We did lose a couple of units, actually. A couple of really good units. Blazing Hand Knights and 2 Paragons, but, I suppose it is worth it in the end. So, let's loot as many units as we can right here. Oh, we have a Balrog. Oh my goodness, we have a Balrog. Okay, we're going to have to take that and the Hell Knights. And, of course, we'll take the Blazing Hand Infantry and the Footmen as well. And then, what else? Elven Forest Runner, I think? That's going to be good. And a Vagia Hieromonk. Why not? And some Clerics. What else? What else? Veteran Mercenary Mage. Okay, I think we'll take some monks and novices as well. And I think that should be fine. We are going to be losing a couple of units here in just a second anyway, but we'll see. So, yeah, let's just take that loot. We still have not sold. And I will be deferring Appointment of a Lord for a very good reason. And that is, of course, because we want to put the Balrog in there as quickly as we can so that we don't lose any more morale than we already have. And although we're at excellent now, we are at excellent, so that's actually pretty good, but... didn't want to take the chance, really, but even though that will then potentially attract a couple more units, or should we say a couple more vassals to our side, that might be good. Wow, very nice indeed. We're actually gathering a really strong force right here. I like it. And I think I'll actually be putting our prisoners in there as well, because, I mean, we are swimming in money, as I stated, but, of course, if we need any cash, then we can always head back here and get them once again. So, we are now going to be heading on, and we'll see what we can do about... yes, I think that's fine. 72 units there. We'll see what we can do about taking Lineker Castle, as well as Maple Edge Castle, and that will be it. They have nothing left. Wow, nothing left from that. So, let us head on from East Hill. Just need to make sure that we're going the right way. And it appeared that we actually had a small band of enemies near Tisma, and Tisma is right here, but I cannot see anyone apart from a huge amount of skeletons, and they are apparently destroying the vassals of the Sarranids because they have a huge amount of Sarranid prisoners, which is excellent to see. So first off, we're going to head into the castle here, and I'm going to see whether we can actually accept another dwarven vassal. Whoa. Ah, wow, we actually have a drow. That's pretty cool. Another elfin unit as well. No, it appears as though I have accepted all of the dwarves we can. I was hoping for a little bit more. I think we had more dwarven units, but they didn't get on with our other ones, so yeah, I think that is fine. And now we do need to level up Nizar a little bit, so let's take a look at his skills. Well, what I'd like to do is... Oh, wow, he has some really strange skill attributes here. Well, let's go for strength. I think we'll get him to 18 strength, then we'll go for 12 agility, then maybe we'll go for 15 intelligence, something like that. But for now, I think we'll just get him some more magic defense. That should be fine. And anyone else? No. Okay. So, before we head on anywhere, we do want to rest up, and I will cut away for this, because, of course, I do want to also sell, so that would be a good idea, wouldn't it? Yeah. So, yes, I'll cut away for this, and I'll see you at Linacre Castle. Okay, so, yes, I've actually just realized, it came upon me rather soon after cutting away, that the reason we're having morale issues is because of our Blazing Hand unit, of course, because we are at war against them. So, using their units is, of course, causing us a great deal of difficulty. But we are now here at Linacre Castle, and we do have 268,000 in our gnomish bank, which is mighty impressive, I have to say. Aha! Yes, finally. Okay, so Emir Atis, the fellow that has been raiding our villages for goodness knows how long, has now defected and joined us, which is, well, yeah, he's not really going to get anything from us, I don't believe. But, thankfully enough, he will no longer continue raiding our villages, and hopefully all of them will continue to join us. And we appear to... Oh, my. Yes, we appear to be attacked by a bunch of skeletons, but when I say a bunch, I actually mean a huge amount. They appear to have quite an overwhelming army, which is very impressive for a band of skeletons, that's for sure. Now, I do believe that my horse is crippled, so I might actually be... Yes, dismounting it is. Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay, so let's go for some bravery, go for some blessings. I think probably blessings are going to be the only thing that really helps us out here. I don't think we really need to do bravery against skeletons, do we? I don't think so somehow. Maybe I should use... Wait a minute! I'm going to use my hammer, aren't I? I'm going to use the Mace of Disruption. Isn't it the Mace of Disruption? I think so. Because that instantly kills all undead units. So let's hopefully be able to make that work, shall we? Now, we want everyone to charge, apart from the archers, of course. And we will be placing those... Oh my goodness. Does it actually instantly kill everything? I hope so. Instantly kills undead units. So let's test that out, shall we? I do want to actually get away from the main fray here so that I can get a little bit of 1 versus 1 action, perhaps. There we are. Disrupted. Oh yeah. That's what we like to see. Oh my goodness. Okay, so that's what it says when it instantly kills something. Oh, it didn't kill this guy instantly. Oh, I see. It has a chance to proc, I do believe. Does that make sense? I think it might. But it does appear to do a huge amount of damage, nevertheless. So I'm very happy about that. Wow, they have a huge amount of units. Especially a huge amount of caravan guards. What's going on here? They've been corrupted by the skeletons somehow. Come on, take out that guy. Thank you very much. There we are. Okay, we do need to be cautious, though, because, of course, these skeletons can actually do a huge amount of damage. They do have some orc units as well, and we know how good orc ravagers can be, so let's be a little bit cautious about that. They even have some blazing hand? Whoa! Okay, it appears that their corruption spreads far and wide in this particular area. Goodness me. I'm just flailing around wildly with my mace for no apparent reason, but yes, I'm just getting used to this, really, because it has quite a short reach, but the damage it does is actually mighty impressive. I like it. Look at this. Look at the damage we're doing, and we're actually defeating these guys in one hit. I like it. I actually like it a lot. Maybe I like it a little bit more than my other sword. That's pretty strange, I have to admit. I do prefer weapons with a longer reach, of course, but I mean, as you see, the difference is staggering. Yeah, I think the difference between the reach is quite staggering right there, so I don't know. I mean, the mace seems to do a lot more damage. Maybe that's because it bypasses some of the armor. I know it's not a piercing weapon, but it is a blunt weapon, so I'm unsure whether that actually has too much of an effect on things, but it appears as though it's actually doing a huge amount of damage. And it's not only against really weak units, it's actually against some of the hardier, more durable enemies as well. So let's just test that out again. Unfortunately, I am not going to be using this because it is just going to be a liability and I don't want to kill it. So let's just leave it on the battlefield so it can just relax a little bit and rest up. Let our wound treatment do the job. And we will now take on these fellows. Whoa, they're actually all on mounts. This is not great. I actually thought I died there when I saw one of our companions die. Oh my goodness. That would have been absolutely atrocious, but thankfully enough, no, that is not going to be the case this time. Okay, I think everything is pretty good. I would like to try and fight that steel golem. Is that a steel golem or a stone golem? Yeah, it's a stone golem. Oh, it was already taken out. That's disappointing, but nevertheless, I suppose we'll always have an opportunity to fight something a little bit more difficult in the nearby Linacre Castle siege, of course. But at the moment, I'm liking it. I'm liking the Mace of Disruption. It actually only has 34, I believe, 34 blunt base damage, which is pretty low in comparison to what we have right now, but it is a cutting weapon, the sword, and that may make the difference. But we'll see. Do I really have to charge in here? I'm just going to charge in some of our units and take out the Orc Fighter, or should we say the Orc Rider, thank you very much. And I will not be taking any of these, I don't believe. I will be taking some prisoners, however. Oh, Stone Golem, oh yeah. That's going to sell for quite a lot, I do believe. And I'll leave that. There we go. Okay, so let's take as much as we can. There we go. Okay, looking good so far. So, now, let us wait until tomorrow and continue the construction of our siege equipment. Unfortunately, as you see, we are... Aha! There we go! The Saranid Sultanate has been eliminated. But as I was saying, unfortunately, we are losing a couple of our Blazing Hand units. Oh my goodness. Okay, so the Saranids are no longer going to be raiding our villages. Hopefully they will get back to normal. And yeah, suffice it to say, I was actually not even wanting to declare war against anyone. And I just wanted to build up our forces and make sure that all of our vassals were just being as incredible as they could be. And unfortunately that did not work out as I had hoped because the Blazing Hand declared war against us, but still... It appears basically every vassal in the land is joining us. I suppose we do have a rather considerable amount of land, so that is understandable. So, let us lead our soldiers in an assault in this siege tower area. What is going on here? Okay, there is no siege tower to move, and the ladder appears to be in the wrong position. What is going on? Oh no. Is it bugged? I actually do not know, but we can test out our mace against these guys, which does make it a little bit more realistic. As you can see, it does 39 damage. 49 now, but is it going to do more with my sword? Let's just test that out against the same guy. 25, but we did not get much of a speed bonus, but as you see, I feel as though the mace is actually doing a little bit more. Oh, what's going on here now? Oh, okay, so the ladder actually just moved into position right now. Okay, good. Phew, I actually thought there was going to be some difficulties here, but yes, I've never seen that before, actually, so that's new to me. Whoa, what was that? What was that? I have no idea what that sound was. Okay, I'm a little bit worried. I'm bemused and confused and a little bit amused as well. But goodness me, okay. So, yeah, I think we probably just want to terrify everyone we can. This fellow does appear to be resisting us rather considerably. Our mace is actually very good for close quarters combat as well. As you can probably see, we're able to swing it without too many difficulties, whereas our sword would most likely get stuck, where our mace will not. So that is good. That is a very good thing indeed. Whoa, that guy has a golden sword. I do believe we want to take that guy out and steal that golden sword. Oh, yes. Even though I'm not a big fan of swords, I've got to say, but still. Come on. Oh, no. Oh, my goodness. Okay, let's heal. Terrify. Hopefully terrify the guy with the golden sword. That is actually the vassal. Whoa, okay. I don't know what that is, but whatever it may be, thankfully enough, he was not able to hit us with it. Ow. Okay. We're tanking quite a lot of damage here, but I suppose we do have the faith power to be able to sustain ourselves, which is always good. Whoa, careful. Careful. Okay, heal. Quickly. Yes, and again. And we'll do some Terrify with our last faith power, just to make sure that we get a little bit of breathing room, maybe. At the moment, it doesn't appear as though that's going to be the case right now. Okay, they're all shoveling out of the barracks right here. Unfortunately, they are causing us a great deal of difficulty because I would like to be able to penetrate their lines here, hopefully get above. So let's just take out this guy that is in our way. Oh, we have advanced to level 32, and we're just about to get killed when our units were able to take out our assailant. That's very, very nice. Now, we can actually take out all of these guys without any difficulty whatsoever. As you can see, our mace is actually really fast. Wow. I actually like that a lot. Now, do bear in mind that the mace is actually not a very good weapon for sieges if you are going to do the war of attrition tactic, which is, of course, to take out as many units as you can, retreat, and then build the ladders again. But, yeah, that would, obviously not be a very good idea in this case, because we are knocking many of the units unconscious, and they would be able to restore themselves to fighting capability in no time. Okay, we have enough for heal. Let's do it. Okay, so how many units? Oh my, whoa. Okay, so we've taken out a lot, but we've also lost a huge amount. And we have about half their forces remaining on our side. Okay, what I would like to do is try to get past. So let's see if we can... Do I want to get past to this? Not really. We have received reinforcements, which is good, but I don't really want to get past this, that's for sure. Look at all of the Inquisitors. Oh no. This is not good. The one thing I can do is hope for a Terrify spell. There we go. Just enough to be able to cast one. And now we have absolutely zero. Oh my goodness. Okay, come on. Let's see if I can actually... yeah, I was afraid that was going to happen, actually. So, what can I do? Can I actually jump back on here? I have a bad feeling about this. Yes, falling through the roof is also a pretty bad feeling. Okay, so how are we going to do this? I really do not want to retreat. For reasons previously stated. Okay, can I actually get up here? Are there stairs? I believe there are. Yes, there are. Thank you very much. I should have just done this before, but not take a huge amount of damage on the way down, of course. Yeah, this would have helped. Okay, so they only have 27 units remaining. We are losing a huge amount of our units, but it's actually not too bad, because at the moment we are at war against them. So, losing a couple of Blazing Hand infantry is not too bad, because then we'll, of course, be able to suffer a little bit less in the way of morale penalty. So I don't mind that too much, although they are very, very good units, and I would like to use them as much as possible, but of course, because they are giving us minus 35 morale at the moment, it's definitely not something I'm very pleased about. But there it is. That is indeed a victory once we have taken out this last remaining unit, and I do believe I will be healing us up before we exit the battle, just to make sure that we are all full HP and maybe ready for any potential counterattacks that we may encounter. So there it is. Yes, we do actually lose a huge amount of dwarven units as well, which I was definitely not hoping for. We are not at war against them after all, so they're not giving us any problems whatsoever. Okay, we'll let that guy go just in case he decides to join us. It would be rather nice if he did. And we'll recruit a couple of units here. Not really some units that I'm really happy about. I suppose Ravagers are quite good, but I am actually thinking of giving this castle to one of our vassals, so I don't really want to. Ah, yes, okay. Let's take some knights, inquisitors, and we'll let some squires go to take more inquisitors, I do believe. That will be fine, and let's take some loot. Okay, so let's see here. These two have 2 towns. This guy has only 1 town, so we're going to be giving him another castle. As you can see, all of our relations going extremely high up. Very nice indeed. And there we have it. Linacre Castle has now been taken. And with that, we will be ending this episode off here. And next time on Phantasy Calradia, we will be taking out Maple Edge Castle. That is the final fief, the final stand for the Blazing Hand. And no doubt they will... I was trying to think of some rhyme for Blazing Hand, stand, and so on and so forth, but I completely failed, of course. So yes, I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.